Hey guys, welcome back to our channel and to a new video. Today we will follow up on the last video we made about toe strength and foot strength. And last video we focused more on the foot or the toe movement and the toe strength. And today we'll focus more on the overall foot health and strength. Okay guys, starting with the exercises, today we'll be mostly walking. We'll be walking on our mat. If you want to walk on your floor, that is fine as well. And we'll start with heel walks. So you will try to get onto your heel, toes into the air, and keep your knees as straight as possible. Make sure to not sink into your hip. Okay, so you don't want to sink back or to go into a hinge. You want to keep up, want to stay straight. If you struggle with balance, hold on to a dowel or a wall or a partner, okay? So, for the walks, start right here at the end of the mat and then come into your position, so toes off the ground. And then you'll walk to the end of the mat, trying to make like small steps and making sure you stay in that dorsiflexion and on your heels. Again, you want to stay straight, so you want to keep that upright posture or position. And that is just again to gain some more strength and awareness for your foot as it was for the toes as well. Okay, so come back in dorsiflexion. No. Okay. Great. Don't slouch. Actually try to keep your feet off the ground, so really lift them off. And then turn around and we're going into toe walks. Okay. So basically going into plantar flexion, and you want to get up on your toes, and this is where toe extension comes in handy as well. So up on your toes, basically like a prima ballerina, and you're trying to stay upright again, so you don't sink into your hip. Again, if you struggle with balance, hold on to something. For example, partner or a dowel or a wall. And then you're just going to do the same, walking back and forth your mat on your toes, trying to stay upright and trying to stay in that plantar flexion. So you can be on your toes and be down here, but actually try to get into as much plantar flexion as possible and stay there as you lift and walk, okay?
Yeah, and for me, I noticed here, it's very important that you try to keep the weight over the big toe and not fall to the side, and engage really here your calf to stay there.
Great. So it's like similar to the toe extension we did in the last video. So now you're actually going to use it while being in plantar flexion as well. Great. Awesome. So this is dorsiflexion, plantar flexion walks, or heel and toe walks. To strengthen the foot and the awareness of your foot and foot muscles. And next up, we basically have inversion and eversion walks.
So the next walks, as she already announced, are inversion and eversion walks. Pretty intense and great exercise to strengthen inversion and eversion of your ankle, but also to strengthen the intrinsic foot strength. So obviously, ankle motion and foot strength are combined together. As you already saw, toe strength is also combined in general foot strength. So don't take it too seriously and say, this is not foot strength specifically or isolated. Obviously, ankle and toe plays a big role in that in the overall picture. So for the first walks here, for rotation, we're gonna start with inversion walks. Eversion? Inversion? Yes. So go on the side of your foot, and if that may be too intense for you, please wear socks, or in worst case, but it's not bad, wear some shoes. So it's more comfortable and you don't feel the pain at the side of your foot. That's really important.
Yeah, this is also more advanced. So make sure to work on your eversion and inversion beforehand, and don't just start walking around your...
Yes, obviously, yeah. And you will feel that, obviously, if the pain is too much and you can't handle it, then you know you have to do mobility work prior to that, so you don't just go into the X.
Risking yourself.
Yes, yes. So I hope that's clear. So if you chose whether you wear socks, shoes, or do it barefoot, great, let's start. Go on your max inversion on both foot. Obviously, knees are straight again. If you have struggles with it, use a partner or a stick again, and then start with straight knees to walk forward. Hold the inversion as you set the next step. Great, hold the body tension, legs are engaged, core is a little bit engaged, and walk. Try to hold it. It's like a passive range hold here.
This is so funny.
For inversion, and it looks very funny too. Great, all the way back. Really focus on getting more inversion with every step or holding it. Great.
So basically engaging all of this.
Yes, great. So this is great for inversion, obviously, and strengthen all the inside stuff of your foot. And now we're going to start an eversion. This is mostly the hardest to hold and to feel, but try your best again. Feel free to wear socks and start. Try to keep the knees straight again, hold the tension, and try to fall inward or falling into your both toes, and thinking of sliding the sides of the foot up or peeking it up. Great, great. So only walk on the inside and try to think of lifting the outside off. Great. So these were inversion and eversion walks. So we covered 4 different walks which actively will strengthen your walking pattern, but also your intrinsic foot strength, which is very, very important.
Because as you see, when you go, for example, into inversion, this is actually how a lot of people walk, exaggerate it. When you look at their feet, they're actually caving in all the time because they just don't have the strength and support of their feet, and the shoes don't give them the support, but because of the shoes, the foot doesn't have the strength anymore.
Yes.
And that's when they cave in, and that's the same thing for people who roll out and walk on the outer side.
And have a high arched foot, right?
So basically you're trying to strengthen the entire foot to get the healthy foot back.
Yes, and really, again, a reminder to, if you like to read more about it and dive deeper, we already said it in the first video, dive deeper into our blog post we have on our website. We will link it again in the description below. And thanks for watching this video. Try it out at home. It feels awesome and it looks very funny, as you already said. Like and subscribe to our channel if you want more information or like this video. Also, if you feel lost with mobility training or currently have pain and you don't know how to deal with it, we are the right experts for you. Just book your free call with us and we are happy to help you. So see you in the next one.